Imagine asking for something your whole life, and then, just when you think it's impossible, you get it in the most miraculous way. This is the story of Prophet Zakariya, a man who never lost hope in the power of dua. And what happened next? A miracle that changed everything. Long ago, in a time of great kings and prophets, there lived a kind and righteous man named Zakariya. He was not just any man, he was a prophet chosen by Allah. His heart was full of faith, and his days were spent guiding his people and worshipping Allah. But despite his wisdom and devotion, there was something missing in his life, something he longed for more than anything else. Zakariya and his wife were growing old. Their hair had turned white, their backs had become weak, and their steps were slower than before. But their hearts still held a dream, a child. Someone who could carry on the message of Allah, someone who would continue spreading goodness after Zakariya was gone. But how? He was old, and his wife could not have children. Was it even possible? Yet, Zakariya never lost hope. Because he knew that nothing is impossible for Allah. One night, Zakariya stood alone in his prayer chamber. The air was still, and the stars shone brightly in the sky. He raised his hands and made a dua straight from his heart. Ya Allah, you have always answered my prayers. You are the one who gives life and takes it away. Please, bless me with a child, a righteous child who will guide people towards you. His voice was full of hope, yet his heart trembled. He knew he was asking for something that seemed impossible. But he also knew that Allah's power had no limits. And then, something incredible happened. As Zakariya stood in prayer, an angel appeared before him. The angel's presence filled the room with light and peace. Zakariya, Allah has heard your prayer, the angel said. You will have a son. His name will be Yahya. He will be a noble and righteous prophet, a leader of the people, and a sign of Allah's mercy. Zakariya was stunned. Could this be real? His heart raced with joy, but he asked, how can I have a son? I am old, and my wife has never been able to have children. The angel replied, it is easy for Allah. Just as He created you, He can create anything. And with that, the miracle had been decided. Allah had spoken, and His command would come to pass. Zakariya was overjoyed but also amazed. He wanted a sign, something to confirm this miracle. So, Allah gave him a sign. For 3 days, Zakariya would not be able to speak to people, except through gestures. This was not a punishment, it was a reminder that when Allah's power is at work, sometimes silence is the best way to reflect on His greatness. As Yahya grew, he became known for his honesty, sincerity, and strong faith. He taught people about kindness, justice, and the importance of remembering Allah. He would spend hours praying, guiding those who had lost their way, and reminding everyone that Allah's mercy was endless. Yahya was a humble and righteous leader. He never sought wealth or power. Instead, he dedicated his life to spreading the message of Allah. Even the kings of his time knew of his wisdom and feared his words because he spoke only the truth. His life was a testament to the power of dua. He was the answer to his father's prayers, and he lived his life in complete devotion to Allah. The story of Zakariya and Yahya teaches us one of the greatest lessons of all time: never stop making dua. Never lose hope in Allah's mercy. Sometimes, we ask for things, but they don't happen right away. We might feel like our prayers are not being heard. But the truth is, Allah's timing is always perfect. He knows what is best for us, and He answers our prayers in ways we might never expect. Zakariya prayed for years. And just when it seemed impossible, Allah answered in the most beautiful way. So, the next time you make a dua, remember this story. Whether you are asking for something big or small, have faith that Allah is listening. He knows what is in your heart, and He will always give you what is best for you, at the perfect time. And if you love this story, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more amazing stories from the Quran. Because every story carries a lesson, and every lesson brings us closer to Allah.